Ooh, what's up, nerds and geeks? My name is OMG WTF LOL FTWBRB. Welcome back to more Total Extreme Wrestling 2013. We are playing as the WWE in the year 2015, and we are booking NXT. I guess you can call it the go home show to NXT, but NXT has nothing to do with Money in the Bank, so I don't necessarily consider it a go home show. Either way, though, I am excited for this week of NXT. It is the semi-finals of the Prince of the Ring. We're going to have two huge matchups. In fact, it's the only two matches we're going to have besides our pre-show. So let's go ahead and move right in, shall we? So our first match of the night on the pre-show gets a 53 C-, so I'm actually pretty happy about that. 53 C-, and about that it's solid in-ring action, but not us in crowd heat. Apollo Crews and Zach Billington defeating the All-Stars, the team of Ty Dillinger and Jason Jordan. If anyone remembers, they used to team, and unfortunately Chad Gable's not in this save, so looks like there will be no American Alpha. When Apollo Crews defeated Dillinger with the UHA combination. I wonder if that would be called a Crews combination. So, yeah, just a way to get Crews and Billington some momentum as well, but I was also testing to see how well they work as a team, because for some reason, I don't know why I think this, but I think Apollo Crews and Zach Billington make a unique team. And I might make them a team, but we'll see where that goes. But they have no negative chemistry, no positive chemistry either, but they're just kind of neutral with each other. Moving on, we go to a 35 E+, in an awful match that was completely devoid of heat. Richie Steamboat defeats BJ Whitmer with a flying crossbody. I don't think I actually edited Richie's popularity, so that might have had a little bit of a effect there. Did that say it was penalized for the man? Oh, okay, we got a bonus. It was penalized for Richie. I was like, what? The road agent penalized me? Alright, anyway, and our main event of the pre-show gets a 60C in a match that had some good action and average heat. Hideo Itami defeating the Brian Kendrick with the Kenta combo into a Busako knee kick. I don't know if I said that right. Brian is improving in performance skills, though, so there's that. But let's go to the actual show, nerds and geeks. We start off with a 61C as NXT starts as Sir Magnus and Lady James make their entrance down to the ring as the announcer announced that the following match is a semi-final match in the Prince of the Ring tournament. Once in the ring, my apologies if I make like that, nose noise where if you guys hear that at all. My nose is a little runny right now, and I don't have any tissues with me or anything, so either way. Once in the ring, Sir Nicholas Magnus takes the mic from the announcer, but before he can talk, he's interrupted by a chorus of boos. He then says, "If I could please have a moment of your time, I assure you that what I've got to say is more important than anything you've got to say. Tonight, I inch one step closer to my destiny when I defeat Christopher Daniels. Let's be honest here. The Prince of the Ring and King of the Ring are practically made for me. Only royalty deserves to hold the title Prince and King. If I know anything about Daniels, it's that he's most certainly isn't royalty." Then the two begin to laugh at that joke, or whatever you would call that, before Christopher Daniels' music interrupts the two while they're laughing, and he makes his way towards the ring for the match. I imagine a big pop possibly happening and stuff. We then go to the match, which gets a 67C+, heck yes, and a match with some good action and average heat. Sir Nicholas Magnus defeats Christopher Daniels in 15 minutes and 54 seconds with the Tormentum after Lady James interfered. So the way I would imagine this match happening is it being pretty back and forth, both men going to have an equal grounding, and it looking like Daniels is actually getting the lead and going to win this thing until Lady James possibly gets up on the apron and starts distracting him. I was kind of imagining more of a quick roll-up, 1, 2, 3, maybe even grabbing the tights. But the game, I guess I forgot to put the flash pinfall in there. That was my mistake. Decided that we're going to do a Tormentum instead, so that's how the match ended. So Lady James did some good work ringside. Of course, the announcing quality wasn't up to the standard of the match. And Magnus is improving in performance, so I'm happy with that. We then go to a 53C-. Give me 1 second, nerds and geeks. I wanted to blow my nose real quick, and I didn't want you guys to hear that. I found a tissue. So we get a 53C-. Charlotte is backstage, and she's being interviewed about her loss last week to Sasha Banks. And she says, Last week was a fluke. I should be the NXT Women's Champion right now. But my father doesn't know how to keep his nose out of my business and ended up costing me the match instead of helping me win. So I got rid of the problem. And since I no longer have to worry about my dad trying to hold on to his last bit of fame through his daughter, I want another match. In fact, I demand another match with Sasha Banks. What are you doing here? Talia Sky then walks into the camera and she says, Charlotte, what you did last week was an absolute disgrace. Forget for a moment that he's Ric Flair and try to remember that he was your dad. And you want another shot? Do you even deserve one? I mean, who wants their woman's rep to be daddy's little traitor? How about instead of facing Sasha again, you take me on so I can do what you did to your dad? And then Talia Sky walks away as Charlotte just looks frustrated. So pretty much, Charlotte talking about how I didn't lose to Sasha. My dad lost to Sasha. He cost me my match, and, well, we all saw what happened last week. I got rid of him. So I didn't lose to Sasha. I want another match. Talia comes in and pretty much says, you don't deserve another match for your actions. Who wants the representative to be you? And pretty much issues the challenge. Although we've seen this match before, but there's a little bit of a feud here. We then go to a 74 B-. Thank you, Sami Zayn. Sami is backstage. He's being interviewed about his match later tonight against Samoa Joe in the semis of the Prince of the Ring. And he says, yeah, talk about luck of the draw, right? Joe's going to be tough. Probably one of the toughest opponents I'll have ever faced. But that's not going to stop me from trying. As intimidating as Joe can be, it's not enough to get me to back down. I think I speak for everyone when I say my main goal in NXT isn't the NXT title. As crazy as that sounds, and trust me, the NXT title is definitely a priority, but my main goal, and I'm sure everyone else's main goal, is to get to the main roster on Raw, on SmackDown. And this tournament, this Prince of the Ring tournament, could be the opportunity that I've been waiting for. I can't afford to look past Joe, but I can't afford to lose either. Then Sami walks off as, he's getting ready for his match. We then see Samoa Joe getting ready, doing some workout routines or whatever for his upcoming match. Speaking of Samoa Joe, congratulations out to Samoa Joe. Brand new NXT champion. Shocked us all. Happened at a house show. Who would have thought? Crazy. Makes me wonder if Balor's getting called up. I'm pretty sure he is. So Samoa Joe getting ready for his match. We come back from a commercial break, and we are shown a video that was recorded by Tyler Breeze from his phone, and he says, Hey, Hideo Itami, this message is for you. Last week you cost Prince Pretty the chance to become the Prince of the Ring. So now I'm going to cost you your career. You think being an Uggo is the worst thing to happen? Just wait until I get my hands on you. You'll practically be begging me to send you back to Japan. Be wary, Hideo. You'll never see me coming. So just a quick little promo as Tyler Breeze kind of, not hyping up, but I guess more like ranting or kind of talking about what happened last week where Hideo Itami returned the favor and cost him his match in the Prince of the Ring tournament. Of course, Tyler Breeze, completely forgets that he did that and focuses only on the fact that he was cost his chance, but that's just every heel in the world, shall I say. And then we go to a 61C angle. Sir Nicholas Magnus and Lady James are backstage celebrating their victory when they are interrupted by a backstage interviewer who asks them about the Sane versus Joe match and who he would least like to face. And Magnus says, well, I would least like to face. What? Are you trying to say I'm scared of Samoa Joe or Sami Zayn? Because I'm not. I don't give a damn who wins tonight. Because it won't change next week's result. At the end of NXT next week, you will hear them announce me as the Prince of the Ring. And soon enough, I'll be a king too. Let's go, my lady. And him and Lady James exit the arena as they are done for the night. So we go to our main event of the night, Nerds and Geeks. Oh, no, we don't. We have a horrible 13 F+ rating because I forgot to increase Richie Steamboat's popularity, but that's fine. Just hyping up, his eventual debut. Then we go to our main event, which is a 64C. I'll be honest, I kind of expected this to be like a B- or at least a B. But I assume possibly because the face, both of them being faces, that have something to do with that. Either way, and about that featured great action and a good crowd. Sami Zayn defeating Samoa Joe with the Brainbuster. I was going more for a haluva kick, but Brainbuster it is. And that confirms that next week in the King of the Ring finals, or finales, we shall see Sir Nicholas Magnus take on Sami Zayn. So Samoa Joe's improving in technical, and Sami's improving in Rumble. Out of curiosity, though, Sami's got star quality? Interesting. So holding back, inconsistency, odd face and heel, booking decisions apparently. What a shame. Could have been a better, or should have been a better match if you ask me. 67C plus for the show is not too bad though, but like I said, I definitely expected that match to be a lot better than it was. But what can you do? Still pretty sure that was better than the Magnus and Daniels match. Not that they had a bad match, but you know what I'm saying. Alright. Anything interesting? Well, at least we're doing better than TNA. TNA might be up for sale, by the way, if anyone's wondering. Mike Tenay finally gets high, or comes in. There you go, Mike. Okay, you know what, we're just auto pushing, because for some reason that's not working. There you go, Michael Tenay. An announcer. Okay. I believe we still need to put him on the NXT brand. Let me just do that real quick before we end this episode off. And let's go ahead and add him to the announce team as well. So, announcers. Oh, NXT, he's already there. Cool. We just got to go to TV and put him on. Mike Tenay. Can we just show only announcers, please? Renee Young's not an announcer, is she? That's lame. She's an authority figure? We got to change that. We got to go change that, like, now. So Mike Tenay joins the NXT table. Let's go to Renee Young real quick. I don't know why she's booked as an authority figure. Let's have her be an announcer. There we go. And let's do an auto push and make sure Renee Young never gets put as that again. Not that it matters really now, because I don't think I'll ever really go back there, but it's the point. Here's some people that have some morale issues. So Mike Tenay left TNA. He joins us. And this was down. Interesting. Went down. Raw went up, though. Not that it really matters, but let's just check some storylines real quick. Just out of curiosity, I wanted to see what they were up to. Alright, Nerds and Geeks, that's going to be the end of this episode. If you guys have enjoyed, do me a favor, leave me a comment, like, and subscribe if you have not already. And if you enjoyed this video, please share this with your friends, Facebook, and Twitter. Sorry, I thought I saw something outside. And as always, my name's been OMG, WTF, LOL, FTW, BRB, and I'll see you guys for Money in the Bank, which is next. Have a good day, guys.